Good morning and welcome to the channel once again. Today's the 2nd of August, it's a Monday, and Monday, as you know, is weigh-in day and also the anniversary or the week-versary of me starting the diet. So I've now been on the diet for 3 weeks. What I've found is that it's consistently good. Throughout the range of products, it's consistently good. Some people don't get on quite so well as I do with it. Some people are a bit more fussy with it. They complain of an aftertaste, they complain of texture problems, they complain of simply the taste of it. I don't have a problem with that. I understand that this is not the diet for the rest of my life. This is not one I'm going to be restricted to eating for the rest of my life. This is medicine, and medicine doesn't always go down well, as Mary Poppins would tell you. My weight this week has dropped again, and I will tell you very shortly what it went down to. A couple of things that I've noticed on the diet over the 3 weeks. I've eaten so much of the range so far, and I know which items I'll be replacing. I do like the dal, I do like the Indian curry. Not so sure on one of the other meals that I ate, which was a chili bean or something like that. Red chili bean or something, whatever it was. I wasn't so keen on it that much. It's not something you have to order every day. It's not as if the range is so narrow that you're now restricted. If you don't like a dish, move on. There are 80 to choose from. Fluid intake, that's the other thing I want to talk to you about, is you really need to up your fluid intake. You are not taking in a great deal of fluids as you normally would with your food when you were eating 2,500-3,000 calories a day. You are required to take at least 2 litres of liquid. This is not 2 litres of water. It doesn't have to be water. It can be liquid. It can be coffee, it can be tea, it can be OXO cubes. You've got to take in an additional to the diet 2 litres. And the other thing is sleep. Your body releases hormones when you're asleep. It's going to release hormones that help you to lose weight as well when you sleep. So get yourself to sleep early and you'll find that your weight comes off quicker than it would otherwise. If you're lying on the settee watching the TV, you're also, for most of us anyway, that's the time when we tend to graze and we tend to eat mindlessly. That brings me on to the point of eating mindlessly. When you're eating, don't be doing anything else. Don't eat in front of the TV or be on your computer or playing your PlayStation or whatever. Eat and be mindful of what you're eating, and you'll feel full more quickly than if you were to be busy doing something else and all of a sudden your food's gone. You can't really remember eating it. That way temptation lies, and temptation is what's got us in this situation in the first place, isn't it? I'm going to talk to you about my weight now. My weight when I started this diet was 157.3. I lost 2.8 kilos in the first week. I lost 2.0 kilos in the second week. And this week I have lost 1.7 kilos. Now, if you add those together, in 3 weeks, I've lost a stone. Now, this past week, I've had a couple of little cheats. Because I've been up late into the night and not taking my own advice and going to sleep early. So I've had if I felt hungry, I've had an extra chocky bar. The extra chocky bar is an extra 200 calories. So I've gone from 800 calories a day to 1,000 calories a day. But that's also a 25% increase in my calorific intake. It's something I need to look at. And I need to think about going to bed early. The other thing is on the good side, it wasn't a bacon sandwich or a bacon and egg sandwich or something like that. So it wasn't a 500 calorie cheat, it was a 200 calorie cheat. So there's some benefit to be taken there, but at the same time it's a cheat. And the idea is to stick to this diet rigidly throughout the course of it to see how much weight I can lose. That said, I've lost a stone. I've lost a stone in 3 weeks. In the previous incarnation of this video channel, I was walking around the block all the time and trying to lose weight that way. And not only did it bugger up my knees and my ankles, but I didn't lose much weight. I lost 10 pounds. But it didn't work. It didn't lose a great deal of weight. And the whole secret of losing weight is stop putting things in your mouth quite so often. This EXANTE diet I've been on for 3 weeks, and in those 3 weeks I've lost a stone. And a stone is nothing to be sneezed at in 3 weeks. I will keep going and I will keep sticking to the EXANTE diet, and I'm going to keep going until I've lost my 10 stone. Now that seems a long way off at the moment, but it's a lot closer than it was 3 weeks ago. The last thing I want to talk to you about is having a treat. I've heard people speak about being on a diet, and then when the diet is over and they reach their goal figure, or they reach their target for the month or whatever, that they're going to treat themselves by having a chicken and chips or whatever their particular treat happens to be. Food is not a treat. Food is the fuel you need to survive. You want a treat, go shopping for clothes. Go to somewhere you've wanted to go to, whether the theatre or the cinema or on a day trip or something like that. That's a treat. Treat is not giving yourself more of what made you ill in the first place. That's not exactly learning your lesson, is it? If you can't get your head around this, that your diet is a temporary thing, and the quicker you can do it and the more dedicated you can be to your diet, the shorter period of time you need to be on it. If you can't learn that food is not a treat and not a reward, then you'll be back here again, won't you? And you'll be back restricted to shakes and soups and bars and the like. That said, it's a great diet to be on, and I think it's the best diet and the easiest to stick to that I've been on. To anybody who's wavering and thinking about going on the diet, get on it, because it really does work and it really will lose you weight. If you're considering going on the diet or a diet, you could do a heck of a lot worse than be on the EXANTE diet. Great news. 3 weeks, 1 stone. I don't know. Do I be on this diet for 30 weeks and lose my 10 stone? I don't know. Let's find out. Stick with the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Press the little bell and you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And let's see what we can do. If you're on the diet, please make a comment. If you're considering the diet, please make a comment. Let's have a conversation. There is a Facebook group called Club EXANTE on Facebook, and I've created a group, a little private group where we can all discuss what's going on if we need to, and it will be a backup to the channel where people can get some tips and tricks.